TheeLitOne, what's poppin'? We are on Twitch. We are live. I just went live. So you can leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bells. Let's continue to grow the family from Chicago to the UK and all around the world. Don't forget, we do got Patreon. We post 5 days a week, and obviously Twitch.com is where you can be on the Twitches. Usernames at the bottom of the screen, man. This is on benefits and proud. Talk to me.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. No copyright infringement intended. All rights belong to their respective owners.
I'm over tweaking.
Tired, ain't gonna taste very nice wet, darling.
This is 37-year-old Heather Frost, a mum who gets around 900 quid a week in benefits for her and her kids.
Well, get out of the way.
A week? What year was this? That's $3,600 a month. And who knows what else they're getting. A week is... Yo, bro. I never even heard of that.
A minute. Right, come here, brats.
There are 11 of them in all, 2 boys and 9 girls,
It is
including
11
Ruby,
of them.
who's
Still.
8 today.
You want nuggets? Yeah, darling.
And with a family this size, birthdays certainly ain't cheap.
Burger, I've got burger, man. You got a burger? Chloe, what are you having?
But Heather does get benefits for 8 of her kids. If she earned what she gets from the state, she'd need a job paying around 60 grand a year.
Happy birthday to you.
This is just the epitome of promoting being... This is just promoting being jobless. Just so they're promoting being a bum. They're gifting you.
And with this many kids and grandkids, the parties come round quicker than you can say happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. It is birthday Sunday.
What the hell are you doing?
She was 4. Ruby's today, she's 8. Then it's Sophie's. She's going to be 20.
God bless that little girl. God bless her heart. Hey, you, shh. Don't you type that. Y'all stop it. God bless her.
2. Oh, 23?
Oh, stop.
Then it's Jay's the week after. It'll be 15. Sure. Tyler's and then
We'll do it.
Toby's.
Down the
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Because the kids...
Get a sick birthday cake.
Yeah.
It's still coming on.
4 birthday cakes this month.
This super-sized Gloucestershire family has 1 mum, has had 3 dads, and gets, in benefits, 3 times the typical UK family income.
36 is...
Yes, people don't agree with benefit systems and shit like that, but the benefit system is put there to help people that can't go out and work, you know? Yes, it's my choice and my decision to have a large family, but...
But why can't you go out and work? None of your kids are small or aren't in school. Or aren't in school.
There's no law out there to say how many kids you can have and how many kids you can't have. There's people out there with more kids than me. That's my argument.
So,
Friend Laura does go to work.
it's me that just sticks to 1.
Yeah. Guess I have more babies.
Yeah, that's it. I'll just pop 11 kids. I'll be all right then.
Heather has never had a full-time job. As a result, she's been labelled Dole Queen and Shameless Super Scrounger.
Fred West or fucking... Somebody murdered someone wouldn't have got as much shit in press as what I got. The amount of hating, fucking name calling we got.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm all for getting what you can out of the government, but she getting bans. She getting 60. What year is whatever year this is? 66,000 a month. I mean, a year is insane.
Someone that suffered with depression, they'd have gone and jumped off a cliff and killed herself, probably.
Yeah.
The UK spends around £40 billion a year on benefits for the unemployed, and a big slice goes on single mums like Sophie and Emma. They came to London as teenagers. Now they've got kids and live in Camden, one of the most expensive parts of the country.
Move.
Enjoying the city means trips to nail bars.
I like a full set of acrylic.
Although this one was free.
So
And fun
Full set of acrylics.
that lasts all night long.
went out, had a little drink, came back,
Had a little more drink.
got a little more drink, put a little music on, and then got a little bit waving. And yeah, I didn't get home till 8 o'clock in
She look like she suck her thumb.
the morning, is all I'm saying.
No sleep at all.
Do you have silver, like a glitter silver, thick one, and orange? Who does the eyelashes?
Another lady, she
Is she in? I want her
she
to
on
be
the
mine,
phone.
yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
10 years.
10 years.
Too long lately. You got a wife?
Yeah.
I bet she loves you, innit?
In it, always in it.
Sophie's 21, with a 4-year-old daughter. As
How
well
much
as her
they get?
two-bed flat, she gets benefits of 115 quid a week.
115 quid a week. Okay, so what that is, like 460? And then her flat is free. Bro, why can't I want a free flat?
We are so lucky because in other countries and that, they get no housing, they get no help. So for me having a house that they pay for, I am happy for that.
Oh, if I ain't had no rent, what? Do you know how, like, just for 1 year of no rent, oh man.
Emma's 28. Her benefits? She gets about $250 a week. And the two-bed flat that she shares with her 4 kids, all under 11.
Kira, appreciate
At this moment in
So-
time, I'm on benefits because
Okay, she got 4 kids though, in a 2-bedroom flat. But she only get like 1,000 free housing. So okay, out of the benefits, right? Do your groceries come out of that? Like you supposed to, they expect you to get groceries as well, or do they give you something different for groceries?
not that I have to be, because I don't. How can you put it? It is the way it is at the moment until we can better ourselves. I think when you do work, you do miss out on too much of your children growing up, and you're not seeing it all the time, and before you know it, they're big, and you're like, where did all them years go?
I could agree with her on that. Like if I had a 9 to 5 or I gotta go punch in and be there, I'd miss a lot, you know.
Right, so
But I also wouldn't be out here getting full acrylic sets, getting my eyelashes. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go this way, guys. I'll call you later. All right, bye, bye.
So they can apply for food help as well. Where is this at? Oh my god.
It's one of the pigs, isn't it?
Julie and Vinny Bienvenue are also experts on life on the dole.
I need a bit. No. I really need a bit. Yeah. I need a bit.
These newlyweds are part of Britain's record number of long-term unemployed. No work for more than 6 years. And their only hard graft is working the system.
I'll take so much, and I've took enough.
Julie's 44, Vinny 38. She's got 6 kids, he's got 3. But they've not yet had a child together.
Hold on, what do you? She's 44. She can still. See, that'd be the thing, man. When you really living life and have a job and out here struggling, I feel like you go through nature's pieces of life earlier. They talking about 44. She ain't had a kid yet. Girl, you're done. Stop it.
Now they've moved back to their hometown, Liverpool, one of the cheapest places to live.
You know what? Never mind, y'all Scousers. My bad. You'll never walk alone.
And one of Britain's employment black spots.
People find it easier to live off the government because they get most of the things paid for them. And yeah, it is easy doing that. It is easy doing that. You've got people out there screaming for jobs that want to work but can't get a job. And then you've got people that don't want to work and can't be asked, and they find it easy to claim benefit. And I don't know how they justify that. I am in that position, yeah. I'll hold my hands up, yeah. I am getting money off the benefit.
And one of the first things that needs sorting out in a new home is the telly. Helped by living cousin Carol, who's also on benefits.
They're actually... Oh, okay, somebody's out there. They actually about to pay a TV tax?
After that. If you stayed on that.
At the end of the day, you'd be better off going for the VIP one because it's included.
Yeah. That's just the case. I get it installed.
The one that's in the back room is basically the Sky. Then when we go on to the...
I remember when I first moved out my mom's house, boy, cable was everything. I paid for the top-notch cable. I wanted every channel. Loved it, too. This is back before, like, internet was, like, you could do so much and get so much.
Front, when Virgin gets put in, there'll be a telly there for Virgin, and then in the bedroom there'll be Virgin. Well, if they want to watch something on this telly on the Sky, they can watch it. And if they want to watch something over there on Virgin, they can watch it. Because it won't affect me watching Virgin upstairs, so I'm not bothered.
But back in Gloucestershire, TVs are just small fry. Here, Dole Queen Heather Frost and her 11 kids are in line for a 6-bedroom, £500,000 house.
I'm not even mad at her. Like, I'm just shocked at the amount that she get. But, like, hey, somebody just said it in the comments. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And I don't hate neither. It is what it is. She living lavish.
The sort of home many taxpayers can only dream about. Big families on benefits need big houses. And Heather Frost and her 11 kids are no exception.
We have dinners today. We have packed lunches tomorrow, right?
They're in line for this impressive new home.
That is nice.
But for now, 2 neighbouring 3-bed council houses are where you'll find Heather and all those kids.
Sophie. Then Toby, Angel, Jay, Chloe, Paige, Emily, Beth, Ruby, Daisy and Stinky Tilly.
Chloe, daughter number 3, is 14, the age Heather was when she had her first child.
Quite a lot of people have babies young now, don't they? So it's quite common now to start at a young age. Some of them were planned, some of them weren't, but you know, it's just one of those things. If it's put there, then you should keep it, shouldn't you? I don't believe in abortions. Never have. You know, if you make a mistake, then you learn by it, don't you?
Even a dog was pregnant in this house.
Told me 20 odd years ago I'd have 11 kids at my age, I'd have probably said no.
Mummy.
But no, they're here now.
Mummy.
They're my babies.
How old is she? Did they say her age?
It's my job to look after them.
Mummy.
Best way I can. What?
Yeah, I'm not
Heather's
mad at her.
task of looking after those kids is helped by benefits roughly equal to a 60 grand a year job.
There you go. You only get what you're entitled to. You know, we have to budget what we live on. You know, like weekly shop costs quite a bit. Then gas and electric for both houses. You know, it's all got to come out of it.
Both.
But by the end of the week, you're guaranteed you're skinned. You know, we can't afford to take the kids to Spain or posh holidays, you know.
People get pissed off at the fact, you know, like they're working and they're thinking, well, you know, Heather's getting, you know, whatever money she gets for the kids. You think if I just popped out loads of kids, I wouldn't have to work, would I? I'd just claim off the dole. Live a not a life of luxury, but they seem to be able to live better, don't they? Seem to be able to do more. And I know a lot of other...
Do what?
Well, be able to afford a house. Do you know what I mean? Because if I didn't work,
Yeah, but
I'd
we
have
don't
the
afford a
council
house.
pay it for
It's
me.
the council.
That's what I'm saying. So if I
property.
didn't work, I'd have the council pay my rent, all my council tax. Do you know what I mean? From when I was working, when I went full time, I had to pay all my housing benefit, all my council tax. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
That's posh for
regular life.
It's because I work, love.
I ain't never had a trampoline. I remember. Tell y'all a story. When I moved to the suburbs I moved to the suburbs, right? Like deep north, like in a town called Skokie. My neighbor had a trampoline. We never used to jump on the trampoline, but we used to see it. One day, we took that trampoline. It was the backyard. Our backyard was a park. So we had backyards, but then there was also a park. We took the trampoline to the park, and we just had a great time. Because around the corner from us, everybody on like Section 8, which is kind of like housing benefits, everybody that they moved to this suburb that was low income was on that block. So we all was just outside having a good time. We took that trampoline to the basketball court. We was having slam ball, dunk competitions, all type of stuff. We was bad. And I'm not going to say I initiated it, but, you know, I was a focal point of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look who's over there.
There are rules and regs for unemployment benefits. You only get what you're entitled to. But in Liverpool, Julie and Vinny want more.
It's like you're having to plead to get what you've worked for because all they want to be...
Excuse me, ma'am?
It's like you're having to plead to get what you've worked for.
It's exactly the opposite. You having to plead to get what you're not working for and being subsidized for. That's the problem right here. Here we go.
Because all they want to be is tight-fisted bastards. It's true, because that's all they are. Pure tight-fisted bastards. They don't want to pay nothing. And that they really don't want to pay nothing back to people. If I knew now years ago that they were going to end up only paying a miserly amount of money, I wouldn't have bothered fucking working. I wouldn't have.
Julie gets sickness benefit, 310 quid a fortnight. It's a payment that includes Vinny's claim, and it all adds up to about a minimum wage.
And that's meant to clothe you, me, pay gas, electric, water, TV, and decorate a house. You can't do it. We just can't do it. We're not.
It's a joke.
We're really not surviving. We are.
Bro, shut up. Go to jail, Vinny. I mean, not jail. Go get a job.
Oh, well and truly. Fucking.
Wouldn't you rather like pick up a trade and not be minimum wage though? Then, if you're complaining so much, go get a job.
In Shit Street, the paddle, the fucking creaking paddles just gone pop.
She don't even know the saying.
No, you're meant to break it, love. What is it? Everything you have, you've got to share with the birds. Who's me? Oh, look, now you put her over the floor.
Having fattened up the pigeons, now it seems to be the turn of daughter Charlotte.
I seen a loaf of bread wasted, a box of cereal wasted.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello, Mummy.
You're that bloody skinny, love. Need to put a bit of weight on.
All of Vinny and Julie's 9 children are living on benefits. They're the next welfare generation. And like Mum, 19-year-old Charlotte also struggles to make ends meet.
For what you get a fortnight, really, you should be able to manage a lot better than you are doing.
I don't have the luxuries that everyone else that works have, but...
What is the complaint? You just answered your own question. I don't have the luxuries that other people that work have. Go work. You're 19. What is your reason?
you know, it's not that I'm not trying to find work.
Torture them like.
So while a job remains elusive, Julie has to ring up the dole office to check just how much cash they've got coming in.
Generational curses. This has been passed down.
Yeah, hi, my name's Mrs. Bienvenue. If I give you my national insurance number, can you possibly tell me how much will be going into my bank, please? Yep. No. Right. We got a bit. We got more than we think. All right, thanks a lot, bye.
And with unexpected cash in the bank, it's time to spend.
Immediately.
Hopefully I can get me money out. Put it up. Gas and electric, if they do it. Basically it's 10 gas, 10 electric, just go.
Anything else you want, look?
Oh, okay. Look at Frank Gallagher. Frank, would you sit down somewhere?
Come on. Cheers, sweet. Bye.
Julie and Vinny do have to budget, but they spend more on fags and their TV package than they do on food and other basics.
Got to get the cat food, cat litter, tin stuff. Sweltering. It's not good.
No.
No.
Back in London, Emma and Sophie have gone shopping on a different patch.
Oh, then?
I feel like these two irritate me the most so far. Because they're young, they got like, they can do more. They can do more than they're leading on.
Nice.
It's go out to the bar, had a drink, came home, had another drink. They on Rodeo Drive shopping. Like,
I feel like you're going to a funeral.
Don't you like it? I kind of like it.
Oh, these are nice. I like this. I would blatantly rock that. Do you think that's nice? On me.
Look, one size fits all.
They don't, it's a lie. I like them. Should I get the black or the white?
I just want to sit down and have a drink.
Yeah, I just want to shop.
to be broke and be able to sit down and have drinks and shop.
Why are you buying more dresses? Tamir, come in. You've got dress after dress after dress after dress.
I know.
Other people do need to understand it's not about people sponging off benefits, it's about people trying to help themselves and help their children.
There are people that genuinely are like, they're quick to moan saying, oh, all these immigrants taking our jobs, but yet they're quick to get off the arse and go and get a job.
Exactly, I can't be dealing with it.
12 months.
Despite their cooking skills, Sophie and Emma have no qualifications. So what alternative is there to a life on benefits?
The job centre doesn't help. People say, oh, go down the job centre. It doesn't help. It really, really doesn't, because you go there and there's loads of jobs there that are crap and that you don't even get because you ain't got a lot of experience because the government's not...
And not only that, put it this way, Sophie, you've got employees out there that would rather take someone on without any commitment.
She seemed like she can cook pretty well. I know the narrator just said it, but I'm watching for myself to make sure. Ma'am, if you don't go be a chef somewhere...
Because they know, had they have children, at some point they could possibly turn around and say, do you know what, sorry, I can't make it in today because my child's sick.
That's 5 kids. That's why I ain't had any more kids at the moment. Because, you know, if I ain't got a job to support them, then how am I going to be having loads more kids, you know what I mean? So
good for you.
Like, there's people out there that put you down for being on benefits and then you think, oh, you know, I am. But no, not at all. I'm not like that just because I'm getting a little bit of help. That's all I see it as. You're helping me at the moment.
If you're going to worry about what somebody says all throughout your life, you ain't going to get on with your life.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I don't bother worrying about what people say, because what's the point? Do you know what I mean? I'm asking the government just to help me out just a little bit. I don't want to be living off the council for the rest of my life.
You want security for yourself?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is, security. Oh, that onion's well strong.
Emma and Sophie know they could be called scroungers, So they have considered getting a job.
Could come off all this easily if I was pulling in 30 grand a year, because I've estimated how much I'd need: rent, council tax, water rates, utility bills, food for the children, clothing. Do you know what I mean? And I reckon I could.
So Emma...
She said if she was making how much? Damn, I didn't want to rewind.
Could come off all this easily if I was pulling in 30 grand a year.
More than the average UK... So
that's not bad though. 30 bands. So that would mean she would need to be making $450 a month. I mean a week. That's doable.
Emma won't sign off unless she gets more than the average UK salary of 26 grand. And Sophie wants training, not a minimum wage.
Because they're basically saying next year, if you do go on job seekers, you can't train, you can't do this. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just go work in McDonald's and stay there for a few days, then move on to KFC and then move on to Subway? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, work your way up. That's how you do it. That's called the ladder. You know what I'm saying?
It's
silly. Gets on my nerves.
If you would have started like the rest of us at 15, that's what you would have, by 21, you'd be in somewhere making some real money, if that's what the path you would have took. Where are we? I feel like this is so random right now.
Finding a job for Julie and Vinny
Liverpool
is even more of a challenge.
What's the windows? Swinders! Fucking hell.
They've just moved to a city with mass unemployment. But Julie still has high expectations, even though they've been out of work for 6 years.
Find me a job. After tax and insurance. And after I've paid all my bills. And I have. I'm left with at least 500 quid a week. And I'll take it. Whether that means shoving my hands down shitters and cleaning toilets, I'll do it. But I want 500 quid at the end of each week after I've paid.
Where is why is she so entitled? She's the only one that's super entitled in this show. Like, she's overly entitled.
All my bills left. We can't do that.
You know you're not gonna get that. I really do want to get back to work because I'm getting
like 500 a week after bills. Like, bro, what do you think? Come on now.
I'm bored, and it's things like not being able to take it out or not being able to buy it anything, and it hurts in a way.
As a man, it should.
The two heavy them. I like ones.
That's why if you broke, you shouldn't have no girl. Hey, in my opinion, like at the same time, like for yourself though, not because you want to give her the world, not because you want to like. What's the word I'm looking for? Not because you want to pay for all her bills and do this, and the third, but just because you want to, as a man, be able to take your girl on dates. You know what I'm saying? If she needs something, be able to be there for her in that way. Like, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of depressed men be depressed because they be broke and in relationships. You don't get depressed when you broke. When you just broke. Sometimes you do. But when you get in that relationship and you broke, oh my God. How much more pressure do you need? Like, you don't need no more pressure.
It's me. They glide better.
And like the natural instinct is to provide, ain't it? Protect and provide. And as a man, if you can't provide, then you really ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Vinny's got an opinion about the superstars who work not far from the end of the street.
You look at a footballer, 90 grand a week. Why?
Bro, shut Vinny. Now you're pushing it. You got on a football jersey.
Doing 30 hours training a week and kicking a ball up a fucking field. Give me a job. I'll earn 90 grand a week for doing fuck all.
Was that really the wrong one?
See, I don't like people with that attitude. These people that play these sports, any sport, football, basketball, American football, tennis, hockey, baseball, any of them, they've worked their entire lives to be that great. Do you know how much better a professional athlete is at their respective sport than you could ever be? They're at crazy levels, and the sorriest football player you can think of, the one that you think sucks the most, will run laps around you personally. Whoever thinks that they're if you think in your mind that you're better than a professional, you're tweaking. You're really tweaking. Now, if you actually are on the same path as they were, possibly you could be on that level, but you know what I'm saying? But like, if you're just like a civilian out here, living off your girl and grabbing beers with benefit money when you should be washing laundry or something, like, no, cut it out.
In the unlikely event of Vinny getting a contract to play up front for Liverpool, he might earn enough to live in a house like this. But instead, it's Heather and her army of kids who'll soon be moving in, courtesy of the welfare state.
Go check it out.
Time for a sneak preview with Laura.
I think it's lush.
See the house?
I think it looks real nice, mate. Really nice.
So you can move in next door to me?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think it's really nice. She's lucky, definitely. Yeah, anyone would jump at a chance of that, wouldn't they?
Her friend, low-key, a hater.
6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, even somewhere to store the spade. It'll probably sell for $500,000, but the new tenant doesn't seem very impressed.
Oh yeah, anyone's going to be lucky to get a brand new house, aren't they? But, you know, it's still a home for my kids at the end of the day. Yeah.
And when you're not paying, the money really doesn't matter.
Well, I suppose whatever it did cost the council to build them, they get it all back in the rents anyway, don't they? You know, that's what we pay rent for, isn't it? I presume. And the council tax. And
at least be grateful. Like, I'm pausing a lot because at least be grateful.
What other people pay. Like, everybody says I get used to the trains, but I don't know.
No. I wouldn't. I think it's horrible how close it is.
Heather's move is fast approaching, but there are storm clouds ahead.
Unlucky 13.
Housing benefit is one of the largest chunks of Britain's welfare bill.
The cheeky twat.
And Julie and Vinny have been claiming it for 6 years. Although the home they've just moved into isn't entirely to their liking.
Well, this is a shithole kitchen. The pipe work's absolutely crap. This is your another shithole of a room. Then you got the front room. You have to come out to renew that, because that was hanging off the wall. Have a look at the rest of the house.
No, there's nothing here that a little paint and a little, you know what I'm saying, elbow grease and decorating can't fix. I just don't like the level of ungratefulness, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, if I was on housing, I'd want to be in something, like, decent. But, like, this stuff, I'd just paint. As long as the neighborhood is good, like, relatively good, then I'm cool. No mice, no roaches is all I'm asking for. Because if they can put Shorty in a $500,000 crib, then they can at least put me in something that I don't have to fumigate every 3 months. You know what I'm saying?
In Liverpool, this is what you get for 90 quid a week.
Oh, 90.
Walls cracking everywhere. It's pathetic. It's just falling apart all over. We had to have a curtain up because the door fell off.
This home is a private rent, where the housing benefit is paid straight to the landlord.
This is the best, the best room in the house is.
This is a trap house?
This just needs a lick of paint in here. I've never had no trouble in here. It's a nice street, this. It's quiet. It's just the house. It's just not how it should be.
That house wasn't that bad. Once again, it's 90 quid. It's free for you. Like, put some paint on it. Paint it.
Benefits housing in the UK is a bit chalk and cheese. The London flats enjoyed by single mums Emma and Sophie cost around 300 quid a week. But they're a world away from Julie and Vinny's home. Liverpool offers private landlords good profits from benefits. Because here you can buy houses like this for less than a packet of fags. If you can remember where they are.
Really? You can't still do that, though.
It's somewhere over that way, I think. I'm not sure. I've only been down there twice. Yeah, they're selling houses over there through an auction at a $5.
They did that in Chicago on the south side. Dollar houses. And they did it in Detroit, I think.
Well, and go buying him. He's just having the money to do him up, really. You might get a decent one, you might get one that needs a hell of a lot of work doing on it.
The thing is, right, me, myself, if I was hip on the UK back in these days, I would have did that. I would have grabbed like 10 of them. I ain't even gonna lie, I would have tried to get a whole 10-piece nugget. And then I would have went to a bank, because I'm assuming this is like 10, 15 years, maybe longer. Like, I would have went to a bank and got a loan for, what is it called? Renovations, a renovation loan. And then I would have just paid back the loans type stuff. Told them my business plan. I'll get the money back. If you got decent credit, banks is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you come in there with a game plan and they feel like, oh yeah, this could work, we'll get our money back, cool, they gonna rock out with you.
But it's just having the money to do it. I'd do it, mate, because it'd be a cool project.
Hold on, they're not selling houses like that. They did it where you can buy for £1, but you also had to prove you had funds to renovate property and add value to the area. The original plan was the bulldoze. Okay, see? So I would go to the bank first then to get the loan, and then prove to whoever I had to prove to.
Project. Having the money to do it. I'd do it, mate, because it'd be a cool project.
I don't think you would do it.
But it's money. It's having the money to go and do it.
Getting the dosh isn't the only challenge. You also have to summon up the energy.
I'm knackered already, mate, and it's only about 10 to 9.
There is an easier way to improve your lot. In an area where demand for cheap housing is low, Vinny's decided he wants to move.
Have you got any houses, Billa? This house we're in is fucking falling apart, mate.
That's it, Angel shoes are famous.
Heather Frost and 9 of her 11 kids are also looking forward to a move to a huge housing association property. The other 2 kids, Toby and Sophie, already have their own homes and children on benefits. But while Heather waits for the keys, her life on the large goes on. That means endless washing and cooking, and shopping that can cost 300 quid a week.
That's rough. How much do I pay? I think I got one daughter, and I pay $500 a month for basically her to eat. I be eating the bare minimum. People be thinking I be eating good, but no. That'll be my daughter food. And if I get real hungry, this before I was on my little journey to get back to 225 pounds. But I was eating her food. Shoot.
Oh, Tilly!
Heather's always keen to make those benefits go as far as possible, so she buys stuff knocked off by local shoplifters.
Yes!
This delivery, it's kids' clothes and air fresheners.
Not even mad at her. She doing what it. See, she doing what it got it. She doing what it take. I'm not mad at her. She's just ungrateful at the same time.
Everybody has to get stuff off shoplifters, don't they? You have to live, otherwise I'd be lost without my shoplifters because they bring them washi powder. Well, they do half price what a shop does.
The constant flow of shopping bags means Heather can ensure that her kids eat properly.
They're always healthy eaters anyway. They like their fruit and veg and olives and fish and stuff like that.
And after the school run and a spot of face painting, it's time to put that healthy eating into practice.
What do you want for tea, babe?
Beans.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Is there a reason y'all call dinner tea? Like, or supper? Is there a reason why y'all call it tea? I think somebody told me before, but I forgot.
Can I have bangers and mash? Or would you want chips, beans and sausages? Fuck the healthy deal. We'll just do a quick one. And you always get loads of meals left over in the evening. But they all say they want dinner, then when it comes to eating it, half of them come and say, oh, I don't want that. Some days you get...
I feel like most women in the UK can cook. She's leaving a lot of potato on there, but whatever. I feel like most women... In America, it don't hit like that. That's why I'm convinced my wife got to be from the UK. At some point, you know what I'm saying? Because, not gonna lie, like now that I'm on like a health journey and eating, like, I'm not eating overly healthy. I'm just eating like a carnivore, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to be able to cook. I'm sorry. You can't cook, then I don't got no camaraderie for you. Ain't nothing to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? At minimum, if I'm protecting and providing, hey, please, just, you know what I'm saying? I want to come home to a home cooked meal, or I want to, be done with what I'm doing to a home cooked meal. I don't feel like that's too much to ask for.
Two want one thing and one want the other, so we have to compromise, or I just do what I want to cook and they like it or lump it. Next kitchen. Fucking in, out.
And that means today fish and olives are off the menu. Instead, it's frozen bargain bangers for tea.
Tilly, Daisy, Emily, Beth, Tyler. That's what they're gonna argue over who sits where now. I'll get Tilly now. Emily, come on, babe.
Emily's asleep.
And after all that effort, there's only one kid who's showing any interest.
I feel you, my boy.
It's a pee off when you've got to chuck food in the bin because they don't eat it. But then they've got what they asked for and they just don't want it. So.
Nah, ma'am, no. That's not how it works. Not for me, at least. Not as far as right now, it ain't how it works. Not for me. My daughter is 3. If I go buy something, you're going to eat it. you're going to eat it. If I cook something that I bought from the store, you're going to eat it. We're not giving out options like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it away until you get hungry, and I'll pull it back out when it's time to eat again. You're not getting no other option until you eat this. If it has to go until the next day, I'll wrap it in some foil. Oh, Daddy, what's for lunch? Here you go. This is going to be here until you finish it. Or until it goes bad. Whatever comes first. I don't do that.
Heather does have a man in her life.
Really?
A camera-shy father of her 6 youngest kids. And the driver of all those wheels parked outside. But for many, a feature of life on the dole is a missing other half. Only a third of single parents get financial support from the other parent. Emma and Sophie do, and they get contact as well, so they're lucky.
Yeah, he sees his daughter, yeah. Things either stick or they unstick, and we unstuck. Do you know what I mean? Life goes on, doesn't it?
I've only been with their dad since I was 17. We've got 4 children together, obviously. We've been through so much together, like we've grown together, you know, we've had stupid arguments together like any couple does in life, but like I genuinely believe that like he's the one that I will grow old with. Do you know what I mean?
Love of her life, maybe, but Emma gets the most benefits by living alone with her kids.
We don't live together.
That's how the government do it. They promote being single parents. They promote broken households. If you want this, you got to be a single parent, or your children got to be fatherless, something. That's how they do it here too, don't worry.
And he's obviously got to pay for his place where he lives and that. So he does what he needs to do in that respect. Anything
so he demand him.
Children need love, care, financial support, interaction, education. He's there on that level with them.
But Sophie doesn't find support so easy to come by.
Yeah, if I really desperately need something, I'll ring him and I'll tell him that he needs to get it, and then he'll get it. Or he'll pick her up, and now we've made the plan where he sees her every weekend. So I have more time for me, more time for doing stuff that I need to be done. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what I can for her, do you know what I mean? Like, rely on other people. Relying on other people gets you nowhere. I'm an independent person. Independent young lady, let me tell you.
She's coming off bitter. Not gonna lie. The body language is getting bitter.
But in Liverpool, even if Julie does wear the trousers, she has got a man about the house.
Push it, it needs to come.
Get out of the way.
You want to get it out, don't you?
Oh, they found a new house?
So fucking just play.
No, you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
Bill, I'm going to boot him right up the fucking house in a minute.
And Vinny has secured the new home they wanted in the
Nice.
space of just a few days.
Fucking lift up.
I'll have a coffee.
It's only a street away, so everything's going by hand.
They walking this stuff down?
This is fucking mental, man. Get in. If you've got a fucking run with it, just run. Because I'm going to drop it. Right. Get in, one step. One step. One step. Down, go on.
Fridges don't come with the house?
Ah, you bastard, just shut my finger.
But the move isn't the only good news for the Bienvenus. Julie's youngest daughter, Charlotte, has just got a job selling mobiles and SIM cards. £40 a day plus commission.
Oh, good job. Phone shop.
I felt so much proud in my life. Signing off was basically something that, you know, I've been wanting to do. You know, I turned 20 on Monday, and, you know, it would have been 3 years that I would have been on job seekers, so it was something that I finally managed to get myself into gear and sort of get my ass on the move, and I finally did it.
Good job.
I can see other people's points of view where they've gone, well, we pay your money. In my point of view, I can see exactly where they're coming from when they say, you know, our money pays your benefits.
Julie hasn't had a job for 6 years.
Plenty of jobs for young ones like you.
There are plenty.
And that.
There are plenty of jobs for young ones out there.
Yeah, because they know that you young ones will stand there.
Oh, she's making excuses.
For 9-10 hours for 40 quid a day. There's no way I'd work even for £4 an hour. Not when
40 quid a day is what? 205 days? That's 800 a week. I mean, a month. That's decent. If she starts now and continues until she's 26, she'll climb the ladder and be making good money.
Not when I'll have a husband to support, a house to support. You're not benefiting.
Husband to you know what? Let me stop pausing.
Not when I'll have a husband to support, a house to support. You're not benefiting. It's good as it. What's up?
She need a drink.
She just not understanding. She's going to be virtually paying out, what, £400 a month then in rent, and then a council tax and everything else. She's just not, really, she's not gaining. At the end of the month, she'd be lucky if she's got 100 quid.
Shut up. Why are you trying to get her to not work and go continue to get benefits? Just let her work. She doesn't want to follow in those footsteps. This L-Mom. L-Mom.
To her name.
Yeah, but Mum, it's not the discussion I really want to have at the moment, is it?
It's not the discussion, darling, you ever want. But you have to face reality.
It's a terrible discussion from the mom.
Come on, 1, 2.
Put my shoes on, I
1,
swear
2.
God.
Come
I'll
on.
put my heel right through your fucking head.
Come on, put your shoes on. Come on.
The Liverpool move shouldn't take more than a day or two.
Go on.
But the new house for Heather and all those kids has run into a bit of trouble.
What happened?
Benefit mum job as mother and never to get luxury home, and you're paying.
Makes me laugh. It's gone up in price. It was a £40,000 house. Now it's a £5,000 house.
And it's 500.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, 500.
It's a fucking shitty council.
How have they got access into the house then?
I don't know. They got in the house.
And there was 11 kids moving in with you, so we got wrong place.
Yeah, and Toby's not moving in with you, is he?
No.
Angel's not neither, is she? Or is Angel?
Yeah.
She is.
So there was 11 kids moving in with you?
Yeah. It's all fun. I just can't see how they can.
I can't believe you're still talking fucking news.
The rights.
Not better to fucking talk about it.
Have the rights to
leak her address.
Names like personal stuff as well.
I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't think it's fair to freaking put her face and all her kids' face all over the freaking papers. You could go on about everybody, not just fucking.
Yeah, that's bogus. They put her face, all her kids' faces, and they put where she gonna live. Like,
fucking heaven, that's on the dog.
My brother just had a brand new house built in, brand new 6-bed, and he's only got 6 kids. I don't see his photo.
That's what I mean, yeah. So why just go mad at her when there's thousands and thousands of people out there that are claiming? What about the alcoholics are claiming? I think that's worse than fucking her, yeah?
And they get disabilities, some of them.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, people that are actually just killing themselves, who are getting our taxes.
Chloe, get with help.
People that are actually, using it how they should be to feed their children and clothe their children. It's not like she goes out on the fucking piss every night, is it?
Everybody wants to believe what they fucking read in the paper, and that's their own opinion, isn't it? Every child needs a house, like a roof over their head, I should say. So, Paul, this house is temporary accommodation. We have to move. It wasn't our choice for the council to build a new house. It's theirs. No one's put a gun to their fucking heads.
Isn't that what normally happens though? Like I've seen this happen before in the UK. Like when they need a house that's so big, they just build it from scratch and have them wait until it's done.
Jealous. I think they're jealous.
Fuck a lot of them.
If somebody made me a brand new house, I'd move into it. I wouldn't say no.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but then everyone's entitled to a place to live.
A huge family on benefits getting a brand new mini mansion. It was always going to be controversial.
Fuck a lot of them.
But there's much worse to come. The 6-bed, £500,000 mini mansion in Gloucestershire is nearly finished. The family, labelled some of Britain's biggest scroungers, is waiting for a date to move in. But as the day approaches, there's an unexpected twist.
What?
The Frosts have lost the house. Heather is speechless.
They're going to clean that fish tank.
The whole time that you can have the house, and now suddenly, oh, you can't have it. That's not fair.
Listen, we're not bothered.
Your name's all over the fucking front page of every paper, you know, because this doll, Queen whatever's getting a 500 grand house, and then suddenly it's like, you're not having it. I'd be going fucking mental, mate. The shit you've had to deal with, for
Go mental.
Giving you a house.
Yeah, but going mental isn't going to get you the house.
I think you need to get on the phone to fucking council, don't you?
So what's the next step?
Heather was convinced the new house was hers. Now the council says it doesn't meet her needs.
2 hours, so you're going to give a 6-bedroom fucking house to them?
Yeah, that's it. That's the next exclusive. See? And the people who get it going to get as much grief as what I got for having it. 500,000 house. Built for somebody. So let's see if they get the shit that I got for supposedly being allocated.
And it's not just Heather who's disappointed. Politicians say the cost of benefits is way too high, so they've imposed a cap. And it could force single mum Emma out of her London flat to somewhere cheaper.
Hello, Soph.
Housing benefit used to pay all the rent for Emma and her girls. But now, because of the cap, it's £140 a week short.
No landlord is really going to be looking to forfeit £140 if they know that they can get it off someone else that can pay it in full. So they're basically stating to me, obviously, to start looking to move out of London in different boroughs. Yeah, London is a fancy place. It's where tourists come. You've got rich people here. But that doesn't make a difference, because at the end of the day, we're still people regardless as to what our status is.
Sophie's landlord has dropped her rent, so the benefits still cover the costs. The cap has the biggest impact in areas of high rent like London. But Sophie thinks it could sort out the spongers.
And if they actually see that you're doing something with your life and actually trying to do something, they should help you to stay. But the people that are just doing nothing and just lazing around, then they need to kick up their backside, do you know what I mean?
The cap would halve the benefits claimed by the Frost family. But because Ruby gets disability living allowance, they're exempt from the cuts. So uncertain times for people on benefits in homes that cost a packet. But the future's bright for Julie and Vinny in Liverpool.
Yeah, they
Oh shit, I nearly broke my fucking neck.
They're just finishing off their move to a much nicer home on benefits.
Well, that's it. Out.
Till tomorrow. Just get this place sorted now.
So you got the key?
Now, son-in-law Steve is sharing the tenancy.
Come on, man, what's up with you?
It's an arrangement that somehow gets them more benefits.
Really?
Because of me and Vinny being a couple, we'll get the 91.75 even though Steve's coming in on the tenancy. And I think it's £75 a week they'll pay for him, which is a lot more than what the rent is for that house. So because it's paid monthly to the landlord will actually pay that back then to us.
I tell you what, kid, we got it fucking down.
They're still paying the rent, but it's basically cheaper for us, so we're gaining that way.
And the cable TV man is back. So, spirits are high. But one thing hasn't changed. Julie still can't find a suitable job.
Julie not looking.
I was actually talking to someone the other day, and she said, as soon as you get a laptop, she said, let me know. And I'm like, well, why? Well, once your phone line goes and you've got your laptop, and I work from home, well...
She's never going to get a laptop.
Doing what? Well, work for the travel agency. I would do that. But again, working from home is going to be an impossibility because I have them two who want to watch telly and they won't think, oh, well, let's go upstairs and watch it. So they'll want to be downstairs. And if I go upstairs, then they'll make some excuse to want to be upstairs. So, not being funny, doing something like that from home, you can't have the noise in the background.
Brother, she got excuses galore. Oh my God, everything is an excuse. She really don't want to work, that's all.
But I don't want to be working from home. No, whenever you've turned it over already, fuck off.
I haven't turned it over, I pushed TV.
Right, the mute button's there on there.
So with the move completed and no jobs on the horizon, it's back to the old routines.
Hello, can I place an order for delivery, please?
Takeaways in front of the telly.
No! You got money for takeaway. Alright.
Short of getting a job, life couldn't be rosier.
I think we've had a good result, really.
Yeah, nice.
Dead comfy. I noticed at 9 o'clock over the road was sat out sunbathing.
But it really was a couple of tiring days.
We need to go away on holiday, you know. We'll get away soon. So I get the house decorated now.
I understand that there's just like a kiddie pool, but
things are also looking up for the Frost family.
Brown.
After the house move disaster, there's good news on the home front.
This is the kitchen. Soon to be a kitchen and diner when the wall comes out.
Heather Frost's existing 2 council houses are going to be converted into a permanent 6-bed home for her super-sized family.
Oh, see, I've heard of that too.
This is
where they knock walls down.
The other kitchen. That will be the dining room. This is the other lounge. We're going to turn into a bedroom once the kitchen wall's been knocked through. Hopefully, everybody will have their own room.
That's a decent compromise. Just gonna have here a lot of construction.
The cost will be thousands of pounds. And one thing's for sure, Heather won't be paying. Next time.
The council said absolutely not. Y'all will stay right here and we will figure the rest out. Tell her, leave a like, comment, I'm gone.